Now to the latest developments in the Caribbean. We have Hurricane Rafael, who's headed toward Cuba. At the moment right now, you're able to see here the system also bringing a tropical storm warning in the Florida Keys. We're going to get you over to Julie, who's tracking everything we need to know on this Wednesday morning. Good morning, Julie.
Hi, Alex. South Florida. Sorry to interrupt the program with our weather, but you got to know what's going on just to the south of us because you're feeling the changes in our forecast. The 4 a.m. advisory now has Rafael as a Category 1 hurricane, and this morning we are expecting the system to become a Category 2 hurricane before making landfall in the western edge of Cuba later today into tonight. It's moving northwest at 14 miles per hour. We do have that hurricane warning in effect for the western edge of Cuba. Winds of 110 miles per hour expected later today, making landfall tonight over Cuba, moving into the Gulf of Mexico as a Category 2 hurricane. The closest proximity to the middle, lower Keys and the dry Tortugas will be tonight into tomorrow morning, and we will deal with the outer bands of this system. We're actually going to start to feel those bands for the Keys starting later this morning. Broward and Miami-Dade, we are still well away from the system, but the indirect impacts will be some outer bands as well. So breaking down the forecast, tropical storm warning in effect for the middle, lower Keys as well as a dry Tortuga. Storm surge of 1 to 2 feet. On and off feeder bands will be moving in with winds gusting well into the 40s today. Going to Broward and Miami-Dade, just windy with some spotty rain bands around. We are no longer under a wind advisory because we're not expecting our winds to gust or be sustained in the 30s or 40s, but we will see winds from time to time in the 20s, even possibly 30-mile-per-hour wind gust for you in Fort Lauderdale, Miami. For you in the Keys, the stronger wind gusts will be in place later this afternoon into this evening and going into tomorrow morning. Get you out the door this morning knowing that we are warmer, more humid. You could feel that tropical moisture rolling in. Our winds right now gusting in the 20s in Fort Lauderdale and in the Keys. As the kids head to the bus stop, keep that rain gear handy. We could see those storms rolling in anytime today with those windy conditions in place. More on the forecast coming up.